very much. Welcome everyone. Today is Thursday, November 13th, and we're very excited to have you with us. Hopefully you have your oils that, or products or supplements that you're not using on a regular basis, because my goal is that no one has oils that's collecting dust. I have many folks that come to my vendor events and say, gosh, Sandy, they're still in the original box. I've never opened them. So we don't want them collecting dust. We want those in you, on you, or around you. So I will let you know that these are the November specials. The product of the month through Saturday at midnight Mountain Time is Breathe. Unless you order the bundle, the vitamins, minerals, and greens, E-omegas, and PB Restore. And then for the first time that I ever remember in almost 13 years, Melissa is 20% off instead of 10. And did you hear, Kayla, if any of these are sold out yet?
The Winterberry's at 75%.
Okay, and was there one yesterday at 90?
That was for the Canadian market, my bad.
Okay.
But everything's at 50 so far.
Okay, so if you're not a doTERRA customer right now, or know of someone that would be interested, these amazing products are all available right now because of Diamond Club. This is a Diamond Club promotion, and I'm going to be running those through the 30th. So if you're going to enroll somebody and you don't have your upline that's doing Diamond Club, reach out, I'll give you one. The big thing is that your customers will get to these free things. That's my goal. The next class is next Tuesday. Ready or Not, Preparing Your Body and Mind for the Holidays. Again, that's Tuesday the 18th, and that's at 7 o'clock. And then at 8 o'clock is Seth Resumes. To me, this is 101. Are you tired of feeling sick, tired, and down? And that's a great class. That is at 8 o'clock every single Tuesday. And then Wednesday, this is, if you're local, this is at the Senior Center. Same one that I'm doing via Zoom, I'm doing there in person. And then Dr. Caitlin's going to be presenting on Wednesday night at 7, the second brain, understanding the impact of gut health. And I think everybody that was on last night heard Dr. Scott Johnson very clear to say 70% of our health, our immune system faltering is all in the gut. So lots of reasons to keep that gut healthy. And then if you're within an hour, hour and a half of us, next Thursday, we have a big event. We've got 9 stations, a lot of learning, ditch and switch, 90-day reset, 30-day, you name it, a DIY, a lot going on here, lots and lots of door prizes. And then the day before Thanksgiving, no class. Of course, folks are at either mass or cooking or traveling or whatever it might be. Here's a sneak peek again of the 3rd. Alicia is going to be speaking on mouth and body connection, why holistic dentistry matters. And believe me, it really does matter. Dr. Nicole Stevens, she's going to give us a research recap on convention, which should be extremely outstanding. So there's another class after that, which we'll share again next week. But what do I do with these particular oils? And start putting in the chat what you have with you. And okay, yep. So if you have your oils with you, please put a 1 so we can make this as interactive as could be. Put 1 in the chat. You'll see under there, you'll see a video, participants, chat, share, and put a 1 there if you have those. Take a minute or 2 to get the essential oils that you have that you're not using, and take one out. I don't care what it is, whatever it is, take it out. Let's put a drop in our hand, and or if it's a roller, which I have, put that in your hand, rub it around, breathe out and in. Oh, and out and in. We're going to do one more time. Out and in. And we want to share how to use them, where to apply them, how often to use them, and where in your home to place them. Because I'm going to tell you right now about 3 different places we have On Guard. Because if it's not conveniently placed, it doesn't get used. That's one of the things. So we want to make sure that you all have those convenient. And where do you? Energy runs left to right. So when in doubt, I will tell you that I do 3 swaps or 4 every single night. So right here, this is your brain. Can everybody see my pointer? Kayla, can you see it?
Yes.
Okay, so right there on the left foot, large toe is your brain. Reflexology. So I do 1 swipe across my toes, ears, eyes, sinus. Can you see all these? Pituitary. Then my next one is the ball right here. It's the heart, the lungs, the shoulders, all of that here. Then I do my arch. Look at how much is here. Adrenals, kidneys, colon, all kinds of stuff. And then right in here is going to be your bladder and your sciatica and things like that. So I make 1 swipe, 2 swipes, 3 and 4. Always on the left foot. You don't need to put it on both because it's going to get to the other side. And again, this is most efficiently. If you make a mistake one night, you put it on the other side, that's okay. But at least generally on the left side. You can do the same with your left hand. You will see the same, your brain right here on the very top. But because I am so busy with my oils, I don't generally put many other than what I just use right now on my fingers, what I would do for my lungs and my spleen and my colon and my everything else, adrenals, like right here. But I wanted to share those. So feel free to take a picture of that. And then we can move on. And then you may see these in your book. And I don't know if everybody put a 2 in the chat if you all have a, here it is. And I know that the 17th edition is out, the Modern Essential book. That is an excellent one. I don't have my hardcover up here right now. Essentials Made Easy is another real good one. In fact, these are always at my fingertips. And then last but not least, I just pulled this out today and made some copies. I have my big book here, but this is Dr. Scott Johnson who spoke yesterday. And I have this at my fingertips as well, so I can support folks as they need. But in there, in the Modern Essential book, it will tell you aromatically, topically, and internally, and how to use them, and about how many is maximum that we should use internally as well. So how do you dilute these? Either lotion or coconut oils or some others. Be careful with some carriers. There's some carriers that get icky quick. So we want to make sure that you're using something that's going to have a longer shelf life on it, in case you are not looking at so much dates and things like that. And then if you don't mind, put in the chat, what kit, when you started with doTERRA, did you start with? And I'm going to tell you right now, I started with the Healthy Habits. And at the time, it was Lifelong Vitality. And then it was PB Assist and Terrazyme and the Deep Blue, because I had lots of pain then. And then just dabbled with these 5 oils in here. So put in the chat, what kit did you start with? And there was another kit when I started that others purchased that was the everything kit. Every product and everything that doTERRA had was also a kit with about like $3,700 then. So Kayla started out with the Family Essentials. And let me see where that one is, Kay. Is it the Healthy Habits now?
I think so.
Okay. Let me see. I'm going to scroll up here. Margaret's got her oils. Thank you. Darylyn has hers. Thank you. put a 2 in the chat if you have the Modern Essential book. Rebecca does. I will tell you guys, if you are somewhat local, we're going to be giving some of those away next week. It's important to have tools and things that you can look up when you have situations that you need help with and using the oils. So anybody else want to put in there, did you do a custom kit? Did you start with Meta Power, Aroma Touch? I've never done the oil collectors kit, but I have probably purchased most all the rest of these, even when these were in use. Can't remember when I started. All right, Margaret, good. Anybody else?
Sandy, I'm trying to type and I'm having problems. The kit I started with was something like the Natural Solutions kit. It was probably close to $500, but the products were different because it was 7 years ago.
Sure. Okay. I was foolish. Look at Darylyn and started with only Intune. Well, you know what, Darylyn, don't beat yourself up. You started. Doesn't matter. It's all good. But it gives me some idea if where you're loaded. And I honestly have no regrets to this day, because it's over 12 and a half years for sure now, that I started with here. And I'll tell you what, this has been the biggest game changer, and I would never, ever not take my supplements. But I want to make sure no matter what it is that you have, the oils won't work if you leave them in the bottle and not diffusing, applying, or ingesting. And the oils, for instance, I have one here that I don't use enough. And make sure if it says supplement facts, and let me see if you can see it. Can you see it or not? Maybe not. It must say supplement facts on the bottle for you to ingest that. Oh, and then she went to frankincense. Love it. You did good. Oh, and wild orange. Amazing. Okay, so there it is. So we must get them out and use them wherever. I was just at a home and they had no stickers on their bottles, and they had a box of bottles. And I will tell you, I had some anxiousness, and I asked Kayla, I don't really have anxiety, guys. So if your oils don't have stickers, please include these on your next order. And another thing that doesn't work is if you have this in your office, and I have one that, guys, I'll bet it's more than 10 years old. So I have one here, one in the bedroom, one in the bathroom, one in the kitchen, very open area, great big, this big one right down here is one that I have down there. It fits, it really does shoot out 2 quarts of water every single day, and it's empty. Like, it's amazing. So that's where that is, kind of kitchen, dining, and big family room. So it's finding the right diffuser for your situation as well. That's important. When you're in the kitchen and cooking with them, now keep in mind, look at these. There's about 37, I think, Kelly. These are the ones that are in my pantry. These are the ones that we put by the kitchen now. And this is why I say it's important to know where to put these. These are the ones that generally I put in my water right here. But there's a lot. And when you're cooking with them, the temperature has to be 118 or less. So you want them to, as you're simmering and coming way down, to put them in. You'll see peppermint. We love to put just the top, touch the top of the bottle and put that in hot chocolate, or put your toothpick in there. I tell everyone to start cooking with, I don't do any fresh herbs anymore, guys. I quit that about 5-6 years ago. And the reason why is I was always throwing out some cilantro or basil, or not so much oregano. Yeah, I guess maybe so. But I always were throwing out some of the fresh herbs. And so then I just now do it this way. And this is the best way for me. And oh yeah, rosemary was another one I threw some things out on. So keep this in mind, a few granules of Himalayan salt. And then 1 drop to about 12 ounces. And you can definitely do more as you build up a little bit. Now, what to keep in the kitchen. Now, not everybody has these, and this isn't just for oils, but we're going to talk about that. What should be in the kitchen? So here's your all-purpose abode, your abode dishwasher pods, your dish soap, and then your foaming hand soap, whether it be this one or the abode. And then under the sink is our On Guard concentrate. And putting them somewhere that is convenient. Again, if not, you're just going to go back to what you've originally had. Things in the living room, by this big diffuser, just put some oils in that you more commonly use and or that are uplifting and maybe makes your, like right now, oh, I'm just going crazy over Holiday Joy. I just had Kayla, I think, order some more today. I can't get enough of that one. And then when we put our tray up, we're going to put the little motion one and put the holiday piece in the tree. So when folks walk by it, they're going to get a burst of the evergreen trees. But again, where are these oils? And if you've got to walk to get them, you're not as likely to fill it and things like that. So convenience is absolutely huge. In my office, every single day, every day, 365, breathe eucalyptus and some On Guard, making sure that the immune system and the airways and pathways to my lungs are good. And then about 2 or 3 o'clock, if you're like, oh my gosh, my eyes are rolling, do some, instead of wild orange, I've been using a lot of Citrus Bliss and Supermint has been even what I use in the booth. So big picker-upper, Supermint, and Citrus Bliss. Love, love, love that. So again, a big picker-upper. Or if you're in the office in the morning and you are just not rested as well, start your day with this maybe, whatever it might be. Thanks for sharing that, Rebecca. Guys, put your favorites in the chat as well. So this is what's in our laundry room. Purify. 1 drop in the laundry if you have anything still maybe 2 weeks ago was officiating soccer yet. Soon he'll be into basketball. Put 1 drop in the laundry. So that's left right there. And again, under the laundry sink, we also have that there. So this is my stain remover as well. And I tend to use this. Kayla uses probably some of both. And then lavender. So instead of putting 1 drop on your laundry balls right here, take a spray bottle, maybe a 4 ounce, and put 20 drops of your favorite, whatever you want, in water, and then shake it up and spray your ball so that you're not going through as much oil. Just a little nugget there. And this could be some oils that you're not sure what to use them for. So Rebecca's saying, I like tea tree in my washer at times. Absolutely. And it depends what you or your spouse do. If you work out at the gym a lot, you want to make sure you take that stint out of there. If the guys are doing construction or farming or whatever, where it might have different odor, purify in your wash machine is a good one to get rid of some of that. Now this truly is, guys, my bathroom, right in my bathroom. This exactly the way it is right now. You can see some of it. I'm trying to get a few more drops out of. But again, our body wash and foaming hand soap. And I got a couple of these. I even have one in the kitchen area at nighttime that runs all night. I do not have these, but I put no oil and no water. I put a drop of to whatever we like in here, in places where I don't want it on the cupboard where it has the motion, that little spritzer kind of thing. So you can I found these at the garage sale. I think they were old Scentsy ones for $1. So just great to have a little nightlight on and have a little smell. And then mouthwash and deodorant. And I would love to hear later on what might be on your rack that you're not using regularly. So we want to make sure that that is. And then, yes, we have our soap little thing that we got at convention at Marketplace. And it depends on what time of day I shower. In the morning, I like Citrus Bliss. At nighttime, I like the Serenity bars. And then again, there is the shampoo and conditioner. And again, in the bedroom, I have like 2 little racks. I don't have anything on the wall, but this is a good one to do that are next to my bed that I diffuse on mine. And my husband's got a diffuser on his side of the bed, and that he's got his own oils for it to apply topically and diffusing. Now, if you have some oils, and I'll tell you the ones that he has, I don't care for at all. He does petitgrain, and I can take arborvitae, but not every night. Those are some things he has. So is there anybody that has questions about where to put oil so far in your home? Please let me know, or even unmute. I hope Kayla's got it so that folks can unmute if they'd like.
Hey, Sandy.
Yes.
I don't think that the resource books I have this in it. I can't get to them right now, but I tend to save some of the things I get, because if there are things we can't buy all the time, and it's like, that's kind of silly, because I know I need to use them. Today I came across my roller of Davana, and I don't remember what that's good for. So if you have any ideas on I know I can roll it on and I can smell, but as far as the health or even the emotional benefits, I don't remember.
Okay, I have a whole bunch of slides here, and then let me know if it's not in there.
I'll put it's not, but I'll put the 10 ways to use it in the chat, so it's there.
Okay,
if people
perfect.
have it,
Thank you.
that want it.
Yep.
Thanks.
I will tell you guys, always when I am in a show or away from home, this diffuser necklace with oils in it is like bringing your diffuser wherever you go. It doesn't matter. We never know what kind of situation we're going to run into. But Aroma Tools is one we use. I probably, if there's such a thing as stock in this company, I should have invested in it. Oil Life or Amazon, but I try to buy from these as much as I can. And the more organized you are, the better off you are. Incorporate your oils into the rhythm of your life and make sure that you're mixing things up. So if you get in the routine, that's why we have oils on our shelf that's not being used, because we're not mixing it. So bring your favorite oils to your massage. Don't ever, ever let somebody, there it is, Rebecca, your Davana, apply their oils, even if they say they're using doTERRA. You want to bring your own oils. You know the shelf life, you opened them, you know who's touched them, just everything. Bring your own oils. Give the kids a good back rub at bedtime, or rub the bottom of their large left toe to relax them and you. You can massage oils in your jawline before and after going to the dentist. Oh my gosh, that is like critical. I have tons of dental work done this year. Bring them to work. Don't forget others in your life, even your pets. There isn't even one oil that you cannot avoid, that you shouldn't use because of our pets. Everybody should be using them. So try a different oil or combination in your diffuser during the day or night. Try a new one in your water, or a combination of them even in your water. And if you have questions about making your own roller, I would not put, at least to start with, more than 25 drops in your 10 mil. And that's at least to start with. You could absolutely work up to that if your body's accustomed to it, because you may start detoxing as well. So make a wish list, take advantage of the opportunities for free oils, especially for the product of the month. Guys, I'm a hoarder for Breathe, and I am diffusing it right now in there, and I will before I go to bed, and you name it, during the night and everything. So this is my month, but having trouble finding your inner Z's on a moment of panic or something. This one here recipe is calling for a 5 ml and 40 drops. Guys, if you gave this to somebody starting, they would probably for sure be doing some detoxing and breaking out. So I would not do that. I would always start with 25, even in a 10 ml roller. So keep that in mind. If you're going to do it on the bottom of your feet, but I wouldn't do so much on the neck because you could break out, but wrist possibly. So here is some safety tips for using your oils. Avoid them in ears, eyes, and sensitive areas. Definitely not at all, guys, there or even around. I had a sty for the first time, and I was putting it on my eyelid. Instead, I moved up to like the eyebrow and then down to the bone here, and I had much better luck. But there are some safety issues in here. Please feel free to take a picture of that as well. Do not leave your essential oils, places not to leave them. If you're in the car, now in the winter, if they freeze, that's not so bad, but in the summer, terrible. Especially if your purse is in the car, glove compartment, again, what almost kills them is the heat. So you can bring a cooler and leave that outside of your home if some of you are living in warm areas all year round. And then again, keep them away from children because you never know if they're doing anything with wintergreen or some of that there as well. And if the essential oils are left outside or in the heat too long, they can lose some of their effectiveness. Not so much. I have had mine where the guy, UPS just threw the box and it was, they're much better now putting it right by the door, where the stuff was, everything was froze. And just leave it set overnight at room temperature before you even open it. But heat can definitely cause some issues. And again, don't use them on styrofoam or plastic cups or even the water jugs or things like that. Don't do that. Again, this is what we use. Just put a little note on here to put this in here if you're somewhere where it's warm all the time. And the best cool and dark place is probably the very best. We put this in here. Exposed to hot cars can definitely have you lose some of that benefits to it, and keep that in mind as well. So what essential oils do you have that you don't know what to do? So we got a whole bunch of them on here, and we want to hear from you if any of these are not what you need or want. We want to make sure. So Manuka, if this is your oil, take a picture of this. I'm not going to go over all of these because I'll tell you what, incredible. And some of them I use very sparingly, knowing that we cannot get them. My family's not super keen about this. I love it. It reminds me of a new leather jacket or a leather purse. It's to me very, very, very relaxing. So take a picture of this if this is your oil of one of those that you did not know how to use. The next one is Litsea. Again, this is a real good one. Used, as you can see right there, just a whole lot of reasons. Who would think for anxiousness in water? But cardiovascular, just a lot of really, really good things. And please let me know if I'm going too fast. Daryl, and what reminds you of childhood? Litsea or Manuka?
Manuka. It reminds me of the leather and the saddles and the horses.
See, I said the same, and my husband said, "Are you smelling leather?" I said, "Oh yeah, I love it. I like to just sniff it." Thanks for sharing. Midnight Forest. Often folks are not sure when to use this. It's great after exercise and over the holidays. To me, it's a little manly, which I love nature like no other. So this is a good one to put in that little motion diffuser. And I like to put this in the bathroom. Not right now, I like to put holiday peace, but more in the spring and summer, this is a good one to put there. So bringing nature in like Shinrin Yoku. Another one is Northern Escape. I like the two of those together as well. And you will see some of these on here. You're going to think like, really, Sandy? Here it says to diffuse with tangerine because it's very uplifting. This is very, to me, like Shinrin again, or Balance. It's very grounding. It's really, really a good oil. Wonderful to diffuse or put in your little motion diffuser. And I never thought of this one here, but look at this. Put it in Epsom salt for your bath. I think somebody on the call wanted to know about bergamot mint. So here is a real good one. Take a picture of this one, if this one's on yours. Add to dryer balls, diffuse unpleasant odors, bottom of the feet to help you unwind a lot. Blend with citrus oils. It to me is very calming, but yet invigorating because of the mint that's in there. And bergamot is good, so good emotionally. More like up, like that you feel self-confidence, loved. It's really a good one. So if people want to know a little bit more too about the emotional component to some of these, I will get into that later on as well. A citrus twist. That was one that we had, I believe, last year. And this is really good. Here's another 12 ways to use this. This is when they say to use some citrus oils. This would be a real go-to for me, like citrus bliss. A citrus twist is another real good one. Look at a laundry boost, DIY cleaning, in the shower, just really an amazing, uplifting, sunshine in a bottle for sure. Japanese peppermint, another good one to put like supermint, to put with citrus twist or citrus bliss. These two together would surely keep us productive and getting things done. If you have an occasional tummy, I've not used it for a bug repellent, but there it is. Also good for a mouthwash. So we're going to go through some more and see where we're going to find some more. This is, guys, one of my very favorites. This I like to add to my diffuser with some eucalyptus and breathe, and this really helps. This is also in breathe, but it really helps my respiratory system, my lungs, and so on. And look at this, abdominal for menstrual cramps. Who would have thought? I wouldn't waste it on that though, but muscle aches and pains, laurel leaf is fantastic. Love it. Raven Sarah, that's another one that's up on my shelf, guys. You probably see a couple of those on there. Use them very sparingly because we can't get them again. Again, Epsom salt. And you know, they're very careful here, but when it comes to bathing in Epsom salt, I use a cup of Epsom salt. This is across the board. And 10 drops of relaxing oil. Now, I don't know that I would put 10 drops of Raven Sarah, but I would probably be diffusing Raven Sarah while I took a bath. But things like Adaptive, Shinrin Yoku, Serenity, Lavender, a lot of your relaxing oils, 10 drops to a cup of Epsom salt. If you don't have a bath, a half a cup of Epsom salt and 5 drops are really good to soak your feet in, especially if you're thinking about like heavy metals and things like that. Pull out your cilantro. That's amazing for that. Here is Nioli. Guys, you know what this is in? Anybody want to guess? Put in the chat what blend this is in. Anybody? Unmute or put in the chat. Where is this oil? Nobody? DDR Prime. Oh, Immortel? Nope, Rebecca. Well, I don't know. Kayla can check that, but it is for sure in DDR Prime. So this is one that I always put in addition. You see it's in the Melaleuca family, but it is one that I also add to my blend that I make to apply on my breasts. And so just because it's in there, I want to use it some more. And ear discomfort and apply to scars. It's really a good oil. And Palmarosa. They're saying this is another good one for a bath, facial cleanser, meditation. Palmarosa to me is another calming but yet uplifting. Not as uplifting as some of the others, but this is really a good one. And it says to add this to desserts and flavor some of your meats. I have not done that. I definitely think it helps to balance your heart chakra, also to purify the air, but keep this in mind. It's a very good one for welcoming. It'd be a good one also for your bathroom. Hinoki is another one that we've had for a few years and now not around anymore. Again, I'm not sure where Hinoki's from, but it is great. Bottom of the feet, skincare. Look at that, 4 to 5 drops to your hardwood floors, massage. Again, calm and grounding, like Shinrin Yoku, Balance, Midnight Forest, Northern Escape. Add this to that, as you can see right here. Very good for that. Harvest Spice. I think this one sold out this fall. Great right now to put on the pine cones or things like that in your home to make your house smell like a home. A good potpourri. This is another real good one to also put in your bathroom in your motion diffuser. This is great. Again, not one that you would ingest though. Vanilla chai, I was excited about this one, and then to find out that I couldn't ingest it. But spiced blend, there's a lot of reasons to use this one. This one, Harvest Spice, let me see what the last one was. Yep, Harvest Spice and Vanilla Chai together, guys. Again, relax and restore. Really, really a very, very good one.
Hey, Sandy.
Yes.
What do you think about trying to put a drop of vanilla chai in the Vanilla Dream lotion and applying that? Have you tried that?
No, that sounds like, yes.
That might be
that
cool.
Sounds heavenly.
Yeah.
Let me know how that goes. And I think it might be good just to do vanilla chai with just a drop of Madagascar vanilla too.
Oh yeah, that sounds good. And on the Hinoki, I think that's the one I've been re-listening to convention speakers, and I think Dr. Stevens does a blend. It might be like a facial serum, but I think she includes Hinoki in it. I have to go back and look at my screenshots, but there is something that I think Dr. Stevens uses that for.
I see Darylyn put down there from Japan. Interesting. I love to hear where some of these are from. So thank you so much for sharing, guys. Yule log. Mine just came in the mail yesterday. So yes, look at all of this. Put it in your scarves. Again, holiday potpourri. You can put it in your little pine cones, meditation. Put a little bit on your wreath. DIY candle. Dryer balls. Look at all the great things. Upholstery freshener. I think this is really good one. This would be another good one that I would definitely put in the bathroom, little diffuser, or even in the laundry room if you've got one of those motion ones in there. But this is great.
Sandy, Yule log is the one that I like to diffuse with holiday peace, because I don't like it as much by itself, but putting it with holiday peace, I did that last year when they had it at convention, and that made it awesome. I like it, that combination.
I'm going to try that. Thank you. Is there anybody else that uses Yule log other than by itself, like Rebecca with holiday peace? Anybody? Let us know if so. Love to hear.
I just put it with Winterberry and it was pretty good together.
Oh, really? Yule log and Winterberry. That's good to know. Thanks for sharing. And there it is. Winterberry. I am not going to be honest. I'm going to be honest. I'm not going to use this in the month of December. Now till January, I'm going to use my holiday peace and holiday joy. But I think this could be a really good January, a warm, spicy that fills your home with the top notes. Interesting. Cozy spices, again, just a nice wintry smell. Anybody, what your thoughts are on using Winterberry by itself?
I have not diffused it yet. I just smelled it from the bottle, but I have not experimented with it yet. I just got my order yesterday.
Me too.
Yeah, so I haven't done a whole lot with it yet.
Here, it's got right here, diffuse mist or using a passive diffuser to bring the intelligent seasonal warmth. Nice. Very nice.
To me, it reminds me of hollyberry and
really?
Cranberries.
Okay. Interesting. So this could be one that we may want to use a little bit in December. Thank you. Holiday joy. This just brings like music to my heart. Love, love, love this. I'm due for some more lotion. And I think for this, Kayla's so good about filling this. I think I might do holiday joy for the next month and a half in mine. At least a month and a half till it's gone. But this is a great, great one. Homemade potpourri. This is just good all the time. And this is one when I do aroma touches, I love to have this one diffusing when I'm doing that. And I may try this one, a drop to scent holiday cards. I think that would be amazing if I could do a little bit of that. I do about 350 cards. So it might take a little bit of oil, but maybe just rubbing them a little bit. I'm going to try that this year.
Sandy, I took cards one year and put them in a plastic bag with a cotton ball with that oil on it. And it really helped to like
interesting.
Yeah. So seal them up in the bag with a cotton ball with the oil, and it helped to permeate, that smell.
Before I take it to the post office. Interesting. That'll save me a lot of time instead of rubbing everyone. Thank you for sharing. Awesome. Apply to clothing, coats, and scarves to stay energized while Christmas shopping. Wow. Good idea. And there's our holiday piece. Again, love this one. By the tree, or really anytime. It's another grounding. Reminds me a little bit of Shinrin and holiday Midnight Forest and some of those real wintry ones. Love this one here as well. Endless Summer. Folks forget what to all use with this one here. Another seasonal one. Good one for bath, cleaning, facial mist, a morning ritual. Anxious feelings in the palm of your hands. Put in the chat, what oil did you start your night with? What do you have in your hands right now that you want to know more about? Just drop that in the chat, and if you don't know where the chat is, just unmute and we'll take it from there.
Sandy, I just want to thank you because the oils you covered tonight, those are all oils I have and sometimes forget about, because like you say, there may be the special and we can't get them. And so I kind of tend to put them on the back corner somewhere, and then they just don't get used enough. So Thank you. Yeah. So thank you so much. That was a great reminder. And I truly appreciate it. Also, for anybody who's interested, who is a sharer, last year at Christmas time, we hosted an event for ladies at our church, and I took the little drams and put holiday joy in those, and I got these neat little, I don't know how to describe them, but they were special little cards with sentiments, and I attached those to the bottles, and I gave all the ladies we had tables, and all the ladies at my table that was a little gift from me. So that went over really well.
Nice. Thank you, Kayla. I'll check to see if these are in the next slides. Malama from Hawaii. Love it. Another good one that I put in my lotions often, because I probably go through the whole bottle, the whole container of my lotion, and then just mix it up with some of these oils. A great one for room freshener on the wrist. It says with balance, diffuser recipes, things like that. But it's amazing. So Kayla just put in there, who said kumquat? Darylyn, great for water, very uplifting. And Kayla put the reasons kumquat in the chat. So please look at that, take a picture of it, make it large, whatever you have to. And we want to make sure, again, that everybody's getting their oils, but there's kumquat. And then she'll let you know about Blue Lotus. I apply that every single day at our vendor events, and I put that on. I think it's really calming. Nile Wood, this came out last year at a convention. So if you went to convention, you did get this there. Again, take a picture of this, 10 ways to use it. Minus skin irritations, blemish reduction, just look at that, bathing, anxious feelings, mindfulness. Some real good ones. Hopefully everybody got that. Let me see this one here. Okay, Kayla put something right in there for, let me see, somebody had Blue Lotus. There's Blue Lotus, Margaret. Take a picture of that Kayla posted, And right there, you'll see that there. And she did the 10 reasons to use it as well. Hygge, that is our special, one of the limited time offers right now. In addition to the diffuser. This is great, guys. When I opened this up for the first time, I could immediately feel myself in front of our fireplace, wrapped up in a particular cream color throw or a blanket, reading my favorite book. This just puts warmth in my heart. And I don't know what it is, and I'd have to really look at what's inside of it, but this is incredible. And again, I wish it was one that we can use year round. Costa Brio. I think a lot of people got this last year as well. Good linen spray. I don't see that too much very often, but there it is. Stress relief, grounding. And look at the guaca wood in here, petitgrain. Talk about grounding. This is huge. Balsam, tonka bean. There's bergamot mint, whoever wanted that last time. Magnolia, cedarwood. Real good one. Take a picture of this one as well if this is one for you. Amazon, this is one of the holiday ones now. There are 3 in the trio, and this is one as well. A real good one. Body mist, candle, outdoor companion, hair care. Look at all the things in there. Closet refresher, freshener. So take a picture of this. If you've ordered the trio, we want to make sure that you're using all of these properly in as many ways as possible. There's the other one, Coastal Escape. It reminds me of just definitely water and at the beach. So diffuse for a beach vibe, DIY after sun lotion, picnic aroma. This will be a real good one come February and March when I'm getting like I need to go somewhere other than the incentive trip for doTERRA and leadership. I might try to pretend I'm there for the rest of the winter, but this is a real good one. Outdoor deck refresher. Just a good one, guys. I can't say enough about, this is probably my favorite that's in that trio. And then the Vineyard Escape. Again, you'll see some there. Good meditation, skincare, pillow spray, yoga practice. These were all just fantastic. And these were, I think, 2024 oils, if I recall correct. Is that right, Kayla? Or is anybody else know?
Those were convention oils from last year.
Okay, good. And Daryl and Kayla, I'll see if it's in here.
It is not.
Planet Safe.
Nope, I will put stuff in the chat.
Amazing, Darylyn, for, and I want to pull this because this one is super powerful. I think it's underused, Spanish sage. It's one that when I get done telling you what it's about, you're going to probably use it much more than not. Alertness, focus, memory, mental fatigue, concentration, uplifting. Darylyn, this will be one of your regular go-tos. That's how powerful Spanish sage is. It is huge for even as Alzheimer's, mimics hormonal, increases estradiol. I'll tell you, this is really, when you look at this, Kayla will put it in there. Love it. Here's Cystis. This was in the one, 2 years ago, maybe, in the ancient oils. And I don't think we've seen it since, if I recollect. There it is.
We haven't.
No, we haven't, Sandy. And this is intriguing to me because I have those ancient oils and the labels are brown. So I wonder if this particular label is from another market. Do you know?
I don't, but I did see that the ancient oils are either available in Australia or New Zealand. I'm not sure which one of the two, but it is. Yep, so maybe.
Yeah, it's wherever I found the pictures. So some will have this label, and I think Hyssop will have the brown label.
Okay. And did you guys know that the Shinrin Yoku is available in other products in Australia?
I
Yes.
did. I reached out to Dr. Riggs and asked him if he can help me out to get some.
Yes.
Amazing. Can't wait for them to come here. But there is cystis, another good one. Look at sinus steamer. Look at respiratory on the chest. This is a good one to definitely breathe in. Bridge over the nose per meditation. Powerful one. There's another one from the Bible. And you will see here it is one way, and then here it is the old way. Let me see. We are doing oils of the Bible in a class. I would love this. I don't have it booked now, but I have it already booked, Darylyn, for Easter time. And I do have the date and the presenter and all that done already. So thank you for that. Because we're not doing 2 classes in December, like Christmas Eve and Christmas Day, or Christmas Eve and New Year's Eve, we're very limited, and I wanted to also get in Dr. Nicole Stevens. So we're definitely going to have this. Like I said, it's already booked close to Easter time.
It's on eBay.
Here is another one that I don't know, I'm sure we got, that I don't know that I've ever even smelt.
Sandy,
And
sorry, did you get the ancient oils? It's in there.
oh,
No.
that's where it is. No, I never got them. When we decided that we were going to get them, then they were sold out. And I want to say these little bottles were like $150. These 5 mils.
There's one on eBay for $125.
The five oils.
Uh-huh.
See, yeah. It's quite pungent.
And it comes in
Interesting.
a cute little box.
The ancient collection actually has 6 bottles. My
Okay.
myrrh isn't in mine right now. I used it somewhere and didn't get it back in my box, but there are actually 6. There's hyssop, cistus, common myrtle, galbanum, and frankincense, and the myrrh. So there's
I forget about those 2.
yeah, there's 6.
Wow. So what I want to do before we wrap up is I want to answer anybody else, like the rest of you that are on, what oils did we not answer? Please put them in the chat. We will get answers to you. Just put those in there while I'm kind of wrapping up here.
I just wanted to tell you that cystis, one of the oils you did, is
Here.
actually in Huga. It's in Huga.
Oh, really? Interesting.
Yes.
Wow. Kayla, if you can put something in there for common myrtle.
Do you remember Aspire blend?
Yes, yes.
That has hyssop in it.
Really? Interesting. I wonder where some of these are from though. Like, are they all from, they gotta be countries where we can't get them, that we're not offering them, and because they're so costly? Do you think?
Cystis is from the Mediterranean,
Okay.
and cystis is native to the Mediterranean as well.
Huh. Interesting. Kayla, if you can find one for common myrtle for Rebecca, I would like you to put in the chat or unmute and let me know what oils we didn't answer for you tonight.
So I think because of it was an ancient oil, I think that it had that special wrap.
The brown one?
And then this is the normal label.
Okay, right here?
Yes.
This is the normal one and this is the holiday one? Okay.
Correct.
Okay.
Because when I look at my common myrtle, it's showing one with the brown label and one with the white label.
Huh. And do you have something for this one?
I do. I'm going to
myrtle?
put it in the chat right now.
Okay, good. Thank you. Yep, you heard this each time I teach. Those who want to live, share, and build. If you're looking for some more information on this, we all would love to live a healthier lifestyle. We want to live longer and live healthier. And again, I'm all about getting it below wholesale. And this is one way. So click on the QR code or go to bit.ly/enrollment kits US, and they will all be in there as well. And then we want to thank you so much for joining us, but I want to stop sharing and would like to answer questions about any other oils that we did not answer for you tonight. Carol or Erica or Idana or whatever her name is, Margaret, anybody have anything that we did not answer tonight?
How about celery seed?
Oh, I go through so much celery seed. I'm embarrassed to tell you how much celery seed I go through. I will tell you, celery seed is arthritis, high blood pressure, UTIs. It's very calming. I don't and have not, since celery seed came out, Darylyn, ever bought celery. That I put it in all my soups and any spicing. I only do the bottle. So I absolutely love it. It helps with bloating, bronchitis, congestion, dandruff, gout. It goes on and on and on in this book. But it is, I put it over my heart twice a day, morning and night, for the higher blood pressure. Great, again, for arthritis, very calming. I honestly would put celery seed in a cup of Epsom salt and soak in it if I had a UTI.
Very
Hope that
nice.
helped.
Thank you.
You bet.
Sandy, do you use the celery seed internally, like just by itself? Do you ever do that, or put it in your veggie cap or anything?
All of mine are either topically or in food, like all the time.
Okay. I still buy celery because I like it with peanut butter.
Oh.
And it's hard to do that with the oil.
Yeah. No. Oh, spikenard Kayla put out there. Oh, good. What did you put out there, Kay? What is that? I can't see it. Let me click on it. Oh, there's Winterberry wax melts. Look at that, guys. I'm going to leave that up so you can see it. And then Kayla, I will look up spikenard, but Kayla's putting some really good things in there.
And then a sugar scrub with Winterberry and Madagascar vanilla.
Spikenard, insomnia, nervousness. This is another one in the Bible. Aging skin. This is one of Dale's go-to. It looks like parts of a root, to be honest, for helping treat allergic skin reactions. So if you were putting some oils on someone with an aroma touch or anything, and they had somewhat of allergic reaction, I would be definitely putting spikenard in there. Oh, Kayla just put it in the chat for you, Darylyn. Uplifting, also tranquil, good for lotions. Look at that. Create your own blend with cloves, cypress, frankincense, geranium, juniper berry. Wow, that'd be a powerhouse of an oil. Oil for gratitude. Thank you.
It says to combine with wild orange.
Oh yes, a Symphony of the Cells, definitely spikenard is. I just had somebody order that, and they were going to do two different protocols, alternate every other day. And I remember me telling them to order spikenard.
I want to add one more. This is the 10 ways to use spikenard. It says to add a few drops to your moisturizer or cleanser. Add it to your hydrating cream. Bottoms of your feet.
Any other oils, guys, that we missed that you have in your hands or close by that you wish we could cover that we did not? or supplements or products. Guys, it makes me sad when I go in the booth, and I'm going to be in 3 big booths yet this month, and I hear people say that. I just want to just tell them to go home and get them, and I will help them use every single one of them. And I don't care who they bought them from or how they got them, but I'm all about helping folks utilize these amazing gifts of the earth. Any others? If not, have a fantastic evening. Thanks for coming on. I hope you found this helpful. And thanks so much. I think what I'm going to do is have Kayla add these to the PowerPoint deck, and maybe a year from now or next spring, late next spring or something, if we do it again, I'll include all of these that she did. We'll put these in the PowerPoint slide so you can take pictures of a bigger one as well. Take care, everyone. Make it a good one. We hope to see you next week on either Tuesday about getting ready your body and mind for the holidays, Wednesday for doctor, and then if you're local, please join us here in Eau Claire for a very fun, fantastic evening. Take care. Bye now.